What's going on, guys? The Fragtastic Mr. Fox here, and today I'm going to be doing a comparison on two fragrances. One called Bois Imperial, or Bois, I'm not really sure how to say it, so I'm sorry, by Quentin Bisch, and it's by Essential Parfums. And the other one, also by Quentin Bisch, is called Ganymede, and it's by Marc Antoine Barrois. And yeah, hold on a second. Sorry, I have a dog, and she has to chew toys when I turn the camera on. She is silent until I press the red button. Back at it. So guys, I'm going to be doing a comparison on these two, and I've been wearing one on one arm, one on the other. I've been wearing Ganymede for over 2 weeks already, every other day at least, because I'm testing other fragrances. And then for the past week, I've been wearing Bois Imperial. With that said, if you like this type of content, definitely comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts if you've worn either of these fragrances. And yeah, hit that subscribe, that bell, and hit that like button. It only helps the channel, as we all say here on YouTube. I will be thanking you for the rest of my life from the bottom of my heart. And yeah, so let's get into it. So let's get into some notes. I have them down here. So Ganymede, like I said, came out in 2019. It is got mineral notes, violet leaf, immortelle, suede, mandarin, saffron, Chinese osmanthus, and akagala wood. And in 2020, we have Bois Imperial that came out and has akagala wood, vetiver basil, woody notes, timur, patchouli, and ambroxan. Now, let's start with Ganymede. Now, this fragrance, it totally like threw my senses for a loop. I haven't, in my personal collection of few hundred plus fragrances or more amongst decants and all that stuff, and I didn't get 2 full bottles of it yet because I have wanted to smell this, and I heard it was very unique. I'm going to say that I really, really enjoy Ganymede more since I've bought Bois Imperial. So what I get from Ganymede, I'm going to give it a fresh spray, is this fruity, mineral, almost metal-like scent that definitely has the violet leaf prominent and pushing out front. The suede is there, and you would think it's prominent, but it's also like taking a back seat. It's kind of like the supporting player. But I get this almost berry-like. There's no berries in this. I smell that saffron. I don't really get the akagala wood to my nose. The immortelle, definitely, which is a very unique scent. But this is one of those, I can only say, like, I could only imagine when, like, Dior Fahrenheit came out, and that scent profile back in the 80s was so much different than everything else that it kind of threw everybody's nose and everything, like, ooh, this gasoline kind of, this is totally different than what I'm used to. So, you know, it's one of those for me that this ozonic, minerally freshness from the mandarin, but also has kind of a berry-like quality to my nose with that, you know, very out there ozonic violet kind of smell is what I get. It's very beautiful. It's interesting. It's one of those fragrances that I wasn't sure if I liked or I do like. I don't know if I like. But then I ordered Essential Parfums, which is a lot cheaper. A full bottle, 100 ml, I think is $250. And I've seen the 30 ml for about 100, 110. Can you please? I'm filming. Why do you have to be such a puppy? They never learn. Kids these days, fur babies. You're not getting it. No, it's my bone. I bought it. But back to the lecture at hand. Then I got about a week ago, Essential Parfums. I'm gonna spray a fresh spray on this hand. Oh, she just went under that one. She's gonna smell nice. Now, the opening, I get woodsy notes, I get the basil vetiver and the akagala wood and some of the ambroxan. It doesn't really smell like Ganymede out of the gate, but I love it. Like, it was a love at first kind of sniff, because you smell that DNA of Ganymede, that I guess this is maybe Quentin's, Bisch's like signature type DNA that's going on with him. But so good. Fresh, bright, those green notes. It's super inviting, sexy, different. Like I said, now that it's drying down, the Ganymede and the DNAs, when they're side by side, it really throws the senses off. If you wear Ganymede, wear it for a while, and then you throw this one on, you're definitely gonna get a lot more similarities. But Ganymede is so much more mind-bending. It's a mind-bending fragrance to me, that when it's side by side, it's very hard to even pick up Imperial. But let's go dry downs. But dry down, Ganymede, the DNAs, they're almost, I'd say, this is like 75%. And then the other 25% of this, still I smell the suede, a little bit more of the violet. And can you please, slight, that berry-esque scent is definitely gone, taking a back seat. But those DNAs are right there. I mean, I see why they're contrasted and compared. It makes a lot of sense. But I'd say this, Ganymede and Bois Imperial is like, Ganymede would be the eccentric genius older brother that is awkward, doesn't have many friends, went to Harvard, graduated, runs a Fortune 500 company, drives a Lamborghini or a Ferrari with that Italian Ferrari leather, and is totally ballin'. And then you have Bois Imperial, or Bois Imperial, that is the younger brother that got accepted to UCLA for a football scholarship. He's a sweet quarterback. He's the most popular kid in his high school. Everybody loves him. He's a total badass. He drives like a Mustang, brand new, 8-cylinder. He's killing the game, super popular, but a little bit more fun, a little easier to hang out with, because the older brother's a little out there and his genius is too much to handle all at once. You could take him in small amounts, but you can't hang out with him every day. That's how I could explain these two. That for special occasions, you have Ganymede, that's unique, smells great, it's definitely gonna garner, I feel like, some compliments. I haven't gotten to that point yet. I've gone out and wearing it to that point. I've been gone out, but I haven't gotten any compliments or any really feedback. I wasn't around many people. But Essential Parfums, oh yeah. And I'm talking about, I think a full 100 mil is 75 bucks. So yeah, you're getting that DNA. Do I feel like they're one-to-one? Absolutely not. You definitely have a totally, the DNAs are there, but Ganymede's way more unique and is in a totally different space and realm when it comes to scent profile. Gorgeous. I have appreciated and learned to finally wrap my head around it since I've gotten Bois Imperial by Essential Parfums. But both totally beautiful, but if you want more of a daily driver, I'd say Essential Parfums. If you want a little bit more unique, you're a collector, or you want something that's a really just standout fragrance that might need a little confidence, might take you some time to come around to, because I don't feel like everybody's gonna understand Ganymede straight out of the gate, like myself, and I have hundreds of fragrances and I'm always smelling fragrances. You know, I hope this helps. Definitely get samples. I mean, out of all my collecting, I have learned that these little bad boys, I got a 5 mil, I got a 10 mil, wearing them, and if you finish these, go get your full bottle, especially with some of them unique, challenging fragrances. And nobody wants to waste money on a full bottle. And with that, my dog wants her bone. Thank you for being a part of my fragtastic journey. Smell foxy. Like I said, get some decants first before you blind buy anything. And that's it. It was supposed to be a few minutes and I'm at 12 minutes. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Peace and love. Thank you.